And then I'll send a message. Writing channel.
Thing. Okay, so
Say at right.
yes, at writing. Oh, this meeting is live streamed. Got it. Wait, it's already being live streamed?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It's live right there.
Okay.
Okay,
Meeting happened.
So- so I logged. Okay. Right here. How many slides? Okay, perfect. Yeah, that is it.
Okay, and then
Screen share.
you have the link for the Zoom, right?
I can.
Oh, wait, yeah, so, the corner, the shield corner. No, that's. Oh, it's not like, yeah, it's just like.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulty. Okay, here it is. Copy link. Okay. No me digas que I have to log on to Discord here.
I messaged Zoom like when we understand it.
Could be pretty good now.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Rescan.
You're Kyra. Oh my god. I've been trying to figure out who the hell everyone is in this Discord thing.
Okay. So we go here. Wait, no, not there.
I think the profile picture doesn't match like if ever people are in real life, but meet up. Well, better just.
Workshops.
And then at what? Here's the link. All right. This is. Okay. Guys, whoever part of the meeting.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm in it. That's why we. You excited Sunday?
Okay, there you go. Right? Hope it works.
It's too easy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, you had fun. 5 minutes right there.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll see. Can you join the thing?
I can, I'm trying.
What is this? Oh. Should I start my screen share?
Yeah.
And even then, I stopped working. No, I know. Yeah, but it's exciting. I don't.
Oh my god.
I'm in the waiting.
I did not schedule it.
You have a waiting room?
No.
Look, it says.
Oh my god. Admit.
Oh my.
I think they'll pop up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my.
Are we starting this meeting right now?
Yeah, honestly, I got a lot of things to cover, so I'm gonna be starting it because.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so. Okay. So guys, welcome.
So. Okay, because.
So we're gonna be starting the meeting now. So this is week 3, writing workshop. It's
Hold on. Sorry, you gotta pause the meeting real quick.
right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, man.
Escape.
And then click the green arrow below security.
Here.
Yeah, you gotta drag it out of the way. The tabs are.
Study music. Okay. Slideshow. Oh wait, let me not start there. Let me start here.
Right. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome to this week 3 workshop on Twine. So What is Twine? Well, hold on, let me move this thing first of all, because it's gonna be in the way. Okay, so Twine is not what you see right there. It is not that, okay? So here are, but before we get into that, here are the upcoming workshops. So we have character and world documents, wonderful writing walk, which is going to be really neat. Resumes, portfolios, environmental storytelling. Then we have Thanksgiving free, and then we have a special top secret mission, which we haven't announced yet. But and then after that we have nothing. So yeah. Okay, so what is Twine? So Twine is a free application. It's used to create interactive and non-linear games. You don't have to use any sophisticated code to make a basic game, but of course you can spice it up with variables, logic, images, CSS, and JavaScript. Those are all work to like enhance the games that you make on Twine. So that's what makes it a little bit more like sophisticated. And also you can share your work for free. So once you're done creating your game, you can share it as an HTML file. So here are the 4 story formats that Twine uses. Can I take this off the screen? I'm just gonna put it right there. Oh wait.
Yeah, this is awful.
There. Okay, so here are the 4 story formats. So what are story formats? They're ways of constructing and visualizing your story. So each one of these formats enhances your story in different ways because they provide different tools for you to use. So no format is better than the other, and you choose the format that works best for you and helps convey the story you want to tell. And as always, use the most recent version of the formats. Okay, so this is story formats continued. So here's a brief description of the story formats, just because we're going to be focusing on Harlow, which is this one here at the very top. So this right here is Snowman. Snowman is very technical and it relies on familiarity with JavaScript and CSS. So it's very much like a program heavy, like you have to do a lot of intricate code. And then Chatbook is easy to work with and pick up, no programming experience required. It's like super bare bones. It's like super easy to get into. And then Sugar Cube, it provides more functionality than Harlow, but it's a little bit more intricate in that sense. But for this, we're going to be focusing on using Harlow. Okay, so what is Harlow? Harlow is the default story format. It comes with like Twine already. It's already there. And it's the easiest to pick up and master. And we actually do recommend this format. There is a class called GDIM55, which is like a Twine class. It's Twine heavy class. So this is definitely going to help you out with that. So we use HTML, JavaScript, and CSS all at once. And you can create rich story text. You can add animations to your text. You can add color to your text. You can add effects to your text. And you can change it up using Boolean logic. We'll get into that later on. So here is my saving grace. This is the link, the Harlow manual link. So here you can find the code that you need to be able to create animations, add colors, add effects, and like add Boolean logic. It's got everything. So definitely check out that link. Okay. So here's an example. Okay, so Timothy will not get out of bed. This is Timothy right here, okay? He will not get out of bed. He says, I will not get out of bed unless the magic 8-ball tells me to do so. He's very cranky this morning. So let's create a magic 8-ball for Timothy to wake him up. So here's what we do. So the magic 8-ball says, that's just us putting in the text by itself. So we set the text color to purple, and we put purple in quotes because that's the color that we want to set it to. And then after that, we put a little bracket because this is a different functionality than this. And then either. So this macro either. It makes it so that the program chooses between options. So we have different options here. The 8-ball can either say, without a doubt, signs point to yes, ask again later, or my reply is no. we can add more than this. You can add like a lot more. But for this example, we're just sticking with this. Okay, so this is literally the only segment of code that you need to add in order to make an 8-ball, well, a bare bones 8-ball, right? After that, you click on build, and then you click on play. And then when you play it, it's going to take you to a different tab, like a Chrome tab, whatever your browser is, right? And this is how it looks like on the browser. So it says the 8-ball says my reply is no. Okay. So what the program did, right, when you played it, what the program did was it went through all of the either statements, so the previous either statements, to derive exactly one. So it picked either one of all of those that you put. And Timothy is happy because he gets to sleep. Okay. Okay, so here's an example plus a tutorial. So Littlest Pet Shop. But actually, the name is probably copyrighted, so we're not doing that. We're doing Biggest Pet Shop. Okay. Okay, so now let's create a new story. So this is a walkthrough of how to create an entire project. So download Twine using the latest version. You're going to navigate to the upper left corner. You're going to click on New, and then you're going to input the name of your story. So for me, it's Biggest Pet Shop. And then after you're done, just click on Create, and boom, it's easy. You're ready to get started. Okay, so here is editing the default passage. So to edit the default passage, you're going to click the untitled passage to begin editing. And you're going to rename the passage. You just press over here where it says rename, and then you're going to rename the passage to whatever you want. I named it Entering the Pet Shop because, well, the first step, you enter the pet shop. So entering the pet shop. And then after that, you click on OK, and you can begin writing. And you can see that this name change shows up here. So it's no longer going to be untitled passage. It's going to be the name that you assigned. Okay. And so, okay, so after we created this, how do we link to a new passage? Linking to a new passage basically means that, well, you're linking to another part of the story, right? So this is like another piece of the puzzle. So you're going to first start off by enclosing the text with the double brackets. So when you do this, it automatically puts the brackets here and there. So it makes it easy. Just know that you write your text after the 2 brackets at the beginning. And you can write anything you want here. Like select pet, for example, because for us, we enter the pet shop. After we enter, we select our pet. And then you type an arrow, and this arrow is going to point toward the title of the next passage you want to create. So this is the title of the next passage. So enter the pet shop, and then we're going to select our pet. Select pet, pet select. So side note, to create a branching path, you simply want to repeat the steps above for multiple passages. And we'll get into that later when I show you guys how to branch out. Oh, you can actually see it right here. Okay, so you can pet select, and then here, like creating an option if you want to leave a pet shop. If you just enter and automatically are like, I don't want a pet, sorry. You can just leave. Okay. So let's spice things up. Okay, so now let's add more sophisticated code. We're going to add text color. Okay, so double click on the passage first things first, right? And next we start with a parentheses. So this parentheses right here. And then next you're gonna write text dash color. So everything that you see here, all of these macros, they're going to be on the Harlow manual. So it's gonna be really easy to follow along and stuff. So don't worry about that. So text color, and then in quotes, you're going to write the color of your choice. You can literally put like whatever color you want. They got a lot of colors on there. So for our case, we're gonna put purple, and then you're gonna write some text after that. Enclose that text. The text that you want to be in color, you enclose it with a bracket, just one bracket on each side. So for us, I want to make your selected pet is A, and I want to make that in the color purple. So I enclose that text in the brackets. Is there any questions on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a limited amount of text you can write in each bracket, or is it like?
No, you can actually just go on and on. However, if let's say I wanted to put selected in a different color, I would have to put the bracket here at your, and then write this once again, and then put selected in a bracket and to change the color. Yeah, so you just have to keep on going, but yeah, you can put a lot of text in color. And this is how it looks like when you run it. So this is the purple that shows up. Okay, next up is the either macro. I already went over this, but I'm going to go over this once again, just to for another example, right? So your selected pet is so this program is going to select the pet for you. How is it going to do that? With the either macro, which chooses a word, number, variable, etc. at random. And how it does this, in quotes, you type numbers, words, variables, etc. Remember to space it out using commas, and the comma has to go after the parentheses. In writing, in actual writing, the comma goes before the parentheses, but in this case, we put it after the parentheses. So here's a close-up on how that looks. And it's going to choose a random, it's either going to choose dog, cat, or bunny. So yeah, let's see. So your selected pet is a dog. They chose dog for us. The program chose a dog. So your pets, okay, so now let's give a variable name. So we're going to give the pet a name. We're going to enclose the text in parentheses right here. Okay. We're going to put set. Now set is the macro used to create variables. So you're going to type set. And then after that, you're going to type a $sign followed by the name of your variable. So this $sign is very important, because without this $sign, the program does not know that name is a variable. So very important that you add that $sign and then assign the variable with 2. So for our case, we're assigning variable name 2, and then in quotes, whatever that variable is. In our case, it's going to be the name Gerald. So you're going to display the variable by making reference to the name of our variable. So this right here, if we play it, it's not going to show up anything because we haven't made reference to it. We're not calling anything out. So how do we add this into our game? Well, we call it using the $sign and name. So your pet's name is, and then we put the $sign and the name. As you can see for this example, for this one, we don't have to put the brackets here. We don't have to because it's just a variable that we call back with the $sign. Is there any questions on that? Okay. Okay, so let's create a shop system for our pet shop. Okay, so creating monetary systems. So we're going to navigate to the very first passage we created, which is entering the shop. And we're going to assign the variables by setting money, so our money variable, the number of our choice. So here, set money to $1,000. When we enter the pet store, what we're saying here is that we're setting our money to 1,000. So automatically, when you enter the game, you have $1,000 in your bank account. So, and to display that to the player, we put your current balance is, and then I put a $sign, and then another $sign money. Why did I put 2 $signs? Because if you just put the $sign money, it's just going to be like your current balance is 1,000. Well, 1,000 what? Okay, so you have to put like a $sign before that. This is how it looks like when you run it, right? Now let's add color to make our balance stand out. This is where it gets like a little bit like intricate because we're putting a function, essentially like a variable inside of another function. So bear with me, walk with me. So your current balance is, instead of having it be like this, right? Because your current balance is $1,000. Well, like the $1,000 kind of blends in, right? It's not like really differentiated here. So to differentiate it, what do? Can anyone tell me what we do next to change the color? What?
We add a function called text color.
Yes, and you can see it right here. So parentheses, text color. And what do we do to add the color of our choice?
You write the color.
We write the color in what? In so okay, so we're gonna make the color yellow. Okay, And then after that, what do? We put a parentheses. And to change the text, what do we enclose it in?
Brackets,
The brackets. How many brackets?
2 double brackets. No?
2.
Oh, wait.
Just
One.
one. Just one. Okay. And then how do we call back to a variable?
Minus sign.
The money sign followed by the variable name. Okay, so here's what we do. And then now it looks so much better. Now we're able to distinguish that we have $1,000 in our bank account. Okay, so the monetary systems continued. So now that we have our money, we can start subtracting from it. So navigate to the second passage, the pet select passage. Let's assign a price to the pet. We're essentially assigning a price to Gerald. Okay, so once again, we want to call back to that pet's name using the variable $name. Well, the variable name. Then we make the price for the pet stand out. So yeah, color text, it's gonna be that. So here we're not doing any like intricate things. We're just saying if you want to buy Gerald, you gotta spend $250 on him. Would you guys buy Gerald? Okay, so let's buy Gerald, okay? Because we're gonna buy Gerald. We're gonna give him a call. Okay, yeah.
I think it's in the chat.
Hello, Theo. Did you say something?
Or, no, I mean, it's not in the chat.
Check it out.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
okay. Well, you're not muted in case that was an accident. Okay, so let's buy Gerald. So we're going to modify the integer variable. How do we do this? Well, we start off with the parentheses as always, and then we type set. Because what are we doing? We're setting our variable to something else. So we're setting money to it. Okay, it is very important because it is essentially saying that it is essentially the $1,000 that you started off with. So it is whatever variable this is. Okay, so we're setting the money to it minus 250. Okay, so I'm just gonna like money to 1,000 minus 250, basically, is what that's saying. And if the money goes down, like for example, 750, it's going to retain that information as you go on. That's why you put it. Okay, so then you can either add or subtract the number from the variable. So we're going to be subtracting 250 because remember, to buy Gerald, it was $250. So we're going to subtract $250 and then display our current balance using the steps that you guys remember. Okay, so yeah. So when we run this application, it's going to display that we have $750 because 1,000 minus 250 is 750. Okay. Did I change it? No, I didn't. Hello? There you go. Okay, let's branch out. Okay. So creating branches. Follow the steps I put previously on how to link to a new passage. Basically, so like that. So you can link as many passages as you want. You can literally put like 10. You can literally link 10 passages here. In this case, I'm linking 2 passages, one for buying the pet and one for like, if you don't want to buy Gerald right away, you can just keep on looking around until you find a pet that you like. So here's how it should look when you run the game. So your pet's name is Gerald. You can buy Gerald for 250. Buy pet or keep looking. Let's say you're like Gerald. And okay, first of all, the cat's name is Gerald. Okay, that's a red flag. I'm not buying Gerald. So you choose to keep looking, right? So let's keep looking. So keep looking right here. Now we're going to merge branches. We're going to create a bunch of separate passages and link them to one passage. So how do we do this? So we're going to give the player options to choose from. They can either choose to get a dog, a bunny, or a cat. And we're going to create an option to go back or move forward. They could like, if they click on bunny and they're like, never mind, they can go back to keep looking. If they're at keep looking and they want to select bunny, they can select bunny. That's what we're doing basically. So To link back to a passage, simply type that previous passage's name. So here it is. So keep looking. Simply type that previous passage's name after the arrow. So here it is. Example, keep looking. Use the same logic for the other branches. So let's say we want to move forward with our purchase. We just put complete purchase and that sends us ahead. So how do we link back to a passage? Use the passage's name, the previous passage's name. Is there any questions on that? Any confusion? Okay, y'all are with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really quick, if you guys want to start experimenting with this now, I recommend downloading Twine while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah, you guys understand that this is keep looking. It was previously stated. We're gonna call back to that using that same name. Okay, input systems. Player inputs. Let's allow the player to actually name their pet because they do not like the name Gerald. So we're just going to give them free liberty to do whatever they want. Okay. Let me move this because it's actually blocking. So put it right there. Yeah, that shows up. Okay, so player inputs. So you'll always want to start off with parentheses. Okay. What do we do when we're setting the names of something? What do we use? When we're setting something to something, what do we write? Set, exactly. So we type set because we're creating a variable, right? When we create a variable, what do we start off with? $sign, followed by
Two.
the variable name, and then two, and then two. Okay, and then so you're gonna close that off with oh no, you're gonna put parentheses again. You're gonna put parentheses again. Why? Because we're onto a new macro called prompt. The prompt macro. This is a sacred macro. It allows the player to input something. It gives the player a prompt. So example, input name. So tell the player what the prompt is. For us, the prompt is input name. So after prompt, you're gonna put input name in quotes because that's the text that you want to show up. You're gonna add a comma to separate the words because if you don't add this comma, then it's just going to like not give you space. So you're gonna want to do that. And then you're gonna add quotation marks with nothing inside of it because if you put something inside of it, you're basically already telling your player what to put in, and your player is not gonna have anything to input into there. So yeah, I don't know what that says down there. Forgot, but that does not matter because oh, I know what it says. It says to reference your pet's name with this. So when you're calling back to a variable, what do you do? When you're referencing a variable later on in the script? Our variable in this case was pet name. Let's say we want to call back to the pet name that we created. How do we call back to it? In our text?
$sign.
The $sign is a variable name. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Okay, so color text styles. Let's stylize this text. Okay, so when we're adding color to text, what macro do we use?
There's a text color.
The text color. And what do we put the name in?
Quotations.
Quotation marks. Okay, so example, aqua. I want to put the pet's name in the color aqua. So we put text color, quotation mark aqua, and we put the variable name here. What do we do when we want to change a particular set of words to a color? What do we enclose it in? Brackets. We enclose it in one bracket. So that's going to change the color. So James, what a wonderful name. And we can see that James is an aqua. Now let's add this. We can see that this is like a customizable text style. This is a different text style. How do we do that? Well, similar to text color, we add
Text style.
text style. So how do we know? How did I know to use shadow? Well, my friends, go to the Harlow manual, and you can see all the different styles that you can choose from. The shadow style in particular makes it look like this. So literally adding text style is the same as adding text color, just you change style to like, you change color to style and then add the style name. Okay. You still want to enclose that in the brackets. So I want to change biggest pet shop to that font. So I enclose it in the brackets. And then, so yeah, payment complete. And then here is what it looks like. Oh, god damn. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, there you go. And here's what it looks like. You see that? Okay, because I'm putting it back down. Oh no, it's failing. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Was there a previous one before this? No. Okay. Okay, so when you build it, right, when you test it out, it's going to look like this. Input name, this is going to be blank. I actually typed something in there, so I put input the name James. After that, I hit OK, and then after that, it says payment complete. It is now time to name your pet, and then you name your pet, and the name you put shows up here. Yes, any name that you put shows up there. If I were to name it Gerald, it would show up there. Yeah. Okay, if I named that Gerald, it would show up there. And then thanks for shopping. So yes. Oh, I forgot to mention something in the previous slide. You can add text style and color at the same time.
is it the inputs coming?
Yes. So text color right here. You can also start with text style, but I start off with text color. And then you add a bracket to separate it, because this is a new macro. New text style after that. And then a bracket to enclose the text in. And since we started this off with a bracket, we put another bracket. Yeah.
If you wanted to do like every other letter is purple, would you have to write text color purple every single time? Okay.
Yeah, I know. There is a way to do rainbow, but it's a little bit more sophisticated. And yeah, so I personally don't know how to do a rainbow. I do know that you can do a rainbow. If you do it, let me know. I want to see. Okay, so next up. That's it. Okay, that's it. So this is how it's going to look like on the Twine editor. The name of the project, and then you can actually see how many passages you have here. It's really nice. Okay, exporting your game. So you're going to navigate to the top of the Twine. You're going to click on build. You're going to click on publish to file, and then an HTML file will be created. This HTML file you can share with anyone. You can like put it on like Discord. You can like send it through messages. You can do anything with that. So you just need the HTML file. Okay. What else can you create? So as you can see, we created a shop system, but you can also create an inventory system. You can create a save system if you have like really challenging like games that like you can like allow you to have a game over. You can add music. It's really easy to add music and add images. And you can add text animations like well, we didn't do it in this one, but you can add text animations. The reason why I didn't put text animations is because it wasn't going to show up anyway because I was using screenshots, so text animations wouldn't show up.
But the text animation be like, you know, when it like
Yeah.
that kind of-
Well, they actually are like vibration, like you can like make the text like shake, like rumble and stuff like that. It depends on what the Harlow manual has that you can do. Okay, so that's text animations. Text animations are basically like when you're assigning a color, but you just put text style and then whatever style that is. And you can create branch or narratives. You can make it much more complex than the biggest pet shop store that we did. And you can do much more things on there. Right. So let's see. So thank you. So you can check out my Twine game, Unholy Blood. It's gonna be posted on the VGDC Discord, after this meeting. But yeah, this is like one of the biggest projects I've done on Twine. It has like art, from one of the artists that I collaborated with. And we also included music. The music is not copyrighted. It's actually very much copyrighted music from my favorite bands. Yeah.
Is it okay if I can also link one of my Twine games? as
Oh, for
well?
sure.
All right,
Yeah, yeah.
awesome.
And if you guys make Twine games, feel free to put it in the writing channel on Discord. I would love to see it.
You know what's a good opportunity to make a Twine game?
What's up?
A good opportunity to make a Twine game is at a game jam.
Whoa!
And you know when we're having our next game jam?
When?
Oh my gosh, well, I'm glad you asked. It's at, not this weekend, next
Next
weekend.
weekend, October 27th.
Yeah.
How could
Yeah.
So download
What's up?
Twine.
When's the kickoff time for that game?
Kickoff time?
27, 6 p.m.
Okay,
Friday, 6 p.m.
okay.
I believe that's the time. Him please
So download Twine and make your pet shop.
Is
No, I'm
there
just kidding.
a sign up for that, or is it?
No, you just show up.
How much time do we have?
Here, I believe
Yes.
we're gonna have a room. We do have a form though for it.
We do it for like the Twine projects. Do you ever make
We're waiting on the
multiple
graphics.
twines and just collaborate them? Because like,
Yeah.
see how they can get really big. So I was thinking maybe just
I-
like one, and
it's
then
gonna be
insert
this
when you're like.
Gonna be
Like link separate.
You see, I think it's a little bit.
Make the Twine project here and make a second Twine project.
Yeah, no, there's not. So basically, that's what gets super large. Like, let me actually show you my Twine
Yeah.
game. I think, to be honest, I'm gonna link it on the Discord server so that I can play it. with you guys. But Noel, can you check the noise level? Because I want to play your project, but it has like noise. It has like
no audio.
Yeah, it has like sound effects.
It's like at 100 right now, last time I checked. Give us a second, guys. We're gonna be testing out audio.
Almost forgot there's people. in the-
Yeah.
Oh, and that's it. So if I, wait, hold on. I should stop sharing. Stop sharing.
Yeah.
All right. So feel free to chill, guys. So yeah, just feel free to chill. Give us a second. This is the audio. This is the audio right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, so what if?
I'm in so many servers.
There it is, so we can probably.
How loud do you want this to be?
Like, that's fine. Actually, a little bit more quiet, because it's like heavy metal music. So.
Okay. Well, I'll raise it if it's like not bopping out.
Okay, bet. So let me go on Discord. Where's Discord? Where is Discord?
Oh, it's in a separate, yeah.
There it is.
Oh, it's in there. Yeah.
Right here. And then here, you. So, okay, guys, this is the Twine. This is how a Twine file looks like when you share it. You're just going to click here on download, and it's going to take you to a new tab. You know what? Fuck it, we're gonna save that. I don't know where we save that, but we're gonna save it.
Oh, and then you can open it. Well, it's not being shared right now. Hold on. The Zoom is not being shared.
Oh, wait, hold on. Where'd it go?
No, it's in the downloads. You just click on that.
Here?
Yeah. And then.
Wait, that's not mine.
Downloaded.
I think.
Charlie, how do you?
I'm pretty sure a second one is the guide us you were trying.
Oh. Okay, wait, Jackie, go back to the.
I don't know where my Discord went.
Wait, hold on, stop. Ah, wait. No, I'll open it real quick. Hold on.
This one before.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
I think it might have been close. So we controlled it.
It was.
Oh, no, it was in the incognito tab.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, ponle ahí.
Espérate, hold on. Wait, hold on. Screen.
Whoa.
Okay.
Right, so open it, I'm gonna open it here, I'll open it, well, I'll open it here.
Okay.
And then you can log in, my bad.
It's okay. Log in. Oh, okay. I still have to use this, okay.
Just speak ready, do it right. Like ER corresponds to like.
Oh my god.
E is 2 degrees offset. Y is 4 degrees offset.
There's actually a dumb text. I don't know if you use this, but there's a game called my uncle worked in the. Oh, absolutely. It's an accurate.
Hey, can Zoom see this? Type yes if you can see this in chat. Thank you guys, thank you, appreciate you. Okay, so input name. What name should we put, guys?
Gerald.
Gerald, okay.
Bring it back.
Gerald, okay, we're playing as Gerald. Okay. Unholy blood. Begin story. So, why is life so difficult? Wait, I'm gonna have you guys read. You guys wanna read it? Oh, full screen? How do we full screen it? F11?
Oh, like this.
Why is life so difficult? You think yourself letting the covers of your bed engulfing you, and
Yeah.
you climb to sink further into the mattress.
Oh, okay.
The only place you feel safe in this world.
Sink deeper into the mattress. Who wants to read? I can read. Okay. You let your thoughts run rapidly with everything that's happened in the day. Living on your own for 2 years now after being kicked out of your parents' house at the age of 18 for not being the child they had so desperately wanted you to be. You do not want to go to college. Instead, you want to focus on your heavy metal band, Unholy Blood.
Yeah, it's before. You're just saying.
You think about what it would be like if there was an apocalypse, how different the world would be. Of course, humans will still be the same a-holes they always were, but at least there would be a sense of community that wasn't there before. You allow your mind to deepen in thought, imagining it more vividly. Before you know it, you're asleep. Good night. Your eyes shoot open to a rumbling. Text animation, guys. Text animation. Okay. Coming from under your bed. An earthquake? You think to yourself, you get up, struggling to keep yourself standing enough to put your shoes on. So here we included a stat system in our game. So our righteousness is at 6, energy 6, adrenaline 6, 6, 6, 6. Your choices will affect the stat. So what should we do, guys?
Look through the window.
Yeah.
Look through the window? Look through the window. Not wanting to go outside, you look through your window to see the rabid vines emerge from the ground and full force penetrating innocent people on the street. Blood everywhere. You just sit there. You're unable to take your eyes away from the window when suddenly your eyes snap back into focus. Loud alternative rock music playing from the house across the street. You're reminded of your bandmates. Your adrenaline went up. Okay. Maybe Layla, your band's drummer, wasn't kidding when she said manifestation is real. This could not be a coincidence. You immediately get dressed up in your black ripped skinny jeans, black t-shirt, and denim jacket with Unholy Blood painted on the back. Before you go pick up your treasured electric guitar, it's fire red garnish coaxing you to play. Find your bandmates. You open the door and you're surprised to find a puddle of black sludge under your feet, trailing off at one end into the earth's crust, never to be seen again. As you continue to walk, you get kind of bored and start playing some chords on your guitar. Let's see, what shall we play? Do you guys know these bands? Okay, well, just
I heard the bell.
Pierce the Veil. Okay, we're gonna play Pierce the Veil. Okay, you begin to play the song when all of a sudden you're hearing an all too familiar screech behind you. You turn around to see a vine struggling to make its way towards you, slithering up a couple of inches and flinching back a couple of more. What do we do, guys? Do we stop playing the music or do we play the music louder?
Louder.
All right, good. You play the music louder and louder until your fingers go numb and you begin to lose grip of the guitar pick between your index finger and thumb. The screeching grows louder and louder, mixing perfectly with the music, which adds a sort of edge to it. The vines shrivel up into a tight knot before squeezing so tight that it bursts into a million pieces, scattering black smudge and guts all over your face. Your adrenaline is at 8. Your righteousness went up. So there's an old lady. This is a decision, guys. There's an old lady. You do not know what has made you brave enough to venture into this hellscape, but you are not going back now. There is an old lady crossing the street, so slow, so unaware. A vine rips through the earth's crust and heads straight for the old lady. What do?
She looks like she could take care of
You kill the vine or do nothing?
She
She looks like
She looks like she could take care of herself.
No, let's do it. Let's kill the vine.
kill the vine?
Go to mine.
Our tomato continues to grow.
It's gonna be like.
I don't know, man. What if the vine kills you?
Too bad.
Grandma lies.
All right, kill that vine. The vine has no idea what's coming to it. Let's do this. You play an electric guitar cover to Distortion by Baby Metal and save the day. The old lady keeps on walking without a care in the world. She didn't even notice that you just saved her from impending doom. Yeah, she's not walking, she's on her. Okay, oh well, just keep on walking.
Go. Hot topic.
All right, hell yeah. Great thing about the apocalypse is free stores. Which one should you enter? Exactly.
Wait,
That's
what's it for the gummy what?
for the gummy bears.
Gummy bear.
Hot topic.
No. It's very rare to see a hot topic.
Hot topic.
You got one more gone.
Hot topic. Hot topic.
Use that energy. Oh no, wait. Too bad.
Is this seriously a question? Hot topic, of course. Hello. You went to the store, which is completely abandoned. Nothing. Clothing racks, which were stockpiled with clothes, are now barren and have fallen off the ground. You feel a tap on your shoulder. Turn to look. Hey, do we need? You're good to be voice acting? No. You're gonna be the girl. What? Yeah?
I'm the girl.
Okay, bet.
All right.
Are you gonna be the girl?
All right. Yeah, I can.
All right, I'm gonna be the guy. Hey, Lee. A familiar voice immediately comes in there. Holy shit, Gerald? Another voice interrupts. You look around to see your bandmates. Layla with some funky red glasses she had definitely tried on from the display shelf, and Bradley with a small black notebook that has rad libs sloppily written on the cover. They instantly lay their arms open in a group hug.
Hey.
Okay. Join the hug. Pretty sick, huh? Bradley asked for a moment. You forget that you are currently in an apocalypse. What should we say, guys? Dialogue options. What are rad libs? What? Oh yeah, dude, we're made for this world. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're just fine. Layla won't stop banging on my door. She woke me up. Guess I'm your favorite, huh? Bradley smirks at Layla, who rolls her eyes, a bit of blush creeping to her cheeks.
Oh wait, you wish.
Layla says incredulously.
I think the way to kill off whatever is hiding this fucking thing is to go straight for the source. All the way to the top of Grimwald Hill. The pestilential tree. Come to think of it, what a fitting name for a tree that's plaguing our world.
Bradley chimes in. If we can make our way to Grimwald Hill, we can take that tree out in no time. What do you say, Cole? Ready? What do you say, Gerald? Ready for our first, that was a misinput. I forgot to put the. I forgot to put the variable.
Game facts. Error.
Ready for our biggest performance yet? Are we ready? Guys?
You ready?
Let's do this fucking thing.
Let's do
Yeah,
this.
let's do this fucking thing, right? Again.
Just when you thought you'd have to walk to Grimwald Hill on foot, Bradley and Layla lead you to Bradley's white pickup truck. It has definitely seen better days. The bumper is popped out a little bit out of place, and a custom license plate to read faded. It's lopsided. Still, it's better than walking. Now we're gonna take a seat. All right, you find yourself riding shotgun next to Bradley, who looks at you with a knowing smile. What? You ask? Bradley narrows his eyes in your direction and tilts his head slightly. Come on, dude. I know you want to put some music on. Plus, it keeps the vines away. Here, just connect your phone to the aux cord. You pick up the aux cord to connect your phone. What will you play?
All right, come on. We gotta know your taste, guys. Come on.
Come on.
Kingslayer, The Drug in Me Is You, or Bring Me to Life.
Kingslayer.
Kingslayer.
Kingslayer, good taste. You recline back on the seat with the creek and try to relax your body. Looking out through the window, you notice the gray puffs of clouds getting bigger and bigger, overtaking the orange-red sky. There are fewer and fewer people outside, and you have no idea whether it's because they are taking shelter or if they have been overtaken by the vines. You try not to think about it, letting the music wash over your body, slowly nodding your head to the music. You almost make it to the top of the hill when Bradley makes a quick stop, jolting everyone back in their seat. Sorry, guys, Bradley says quickly. Look, there's this huge vine blocking the path. You and your friends exit the car to examine the vine. It's bigger than any of the vines you've seen so far, slimier and darker. There is no way you're getting across. Then suddenly Layla interjects. Hey guys, look over here. Rush over to check. Oh wait, fuck. Rush over to check. All right. You rush over to check, and lo and behold, there is a tunnel big enough for a human to walk through, but not big enough for the truck. You sure this is the only way through? Bradley questions, eyebrows spurring to the center of his nose.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only place I stop. What do you think, Gerald?
What do you think, Gerald?
Take the tunnel.
Take the tunnel.
General,
That's one for take the tunnel. Let's do.
Take the tunnel.
take the tunnel.
I'm taking the tunnel.
All right. Take the tunnel. All right. You stay behind holding the leaves up as Layla and Bradley make their way into the tunnel, and you follow thereafter. The place looks like it's on the verge of caving in. You think to yourself that this must be a man-made tunnel due to the sketchiness of it all. There are alcohol bottles, needles, and various other recreational drug waste scattered throughout the tunnel. We should probably get out of here quickly. Wait, who wants to speak for Gerald?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Probably get out of here quickly. You don't want this tunnel to cave in.
You say warily, and Bradley nods in agreement.
You gotta keep on going.
You make it to the top of Grimwald Hill. Suddenly, the air feels heavier and the world feels smaller, and you feel an unknown pressure in your chest. It must be the altitude, you tell yourself.
Oh, wait, no,
Is that me?
Gerald, yeah. that's it.
Yeah, okay, Gerald.
Must be the altitude.
You tell yourself. When suddenly there is a rumble underneath your feet, you, Layla, and Bradley exchange frightened glances at one another. As you wonder what to do next. What do we do next, guys? Do we hide or do we whip out our instruments? Instruments? All right. Without a second thought, you whip out your guitar. Layla and Bradley mirror your movements. Before you can even strum a chord, vines take a hold of your legs, wrapping around the circumference of your ankles. The vines pull you down, slowly pushing you down into the black sludge surrounding the pestilential tree. You feel yourself drowning, the pressure in your chest building up as you're pulled farther down. What do we do, guys?
Come on. We got plenty.
We're being pulled down into the hole. Do we let ourselves get pulled down, or do we struggle to get back up?
It might be one of those things where if you struggle, it's like that Harry Potter scene, you know what I'm talking about?
So what do we do, guys?
I feel like
That's a pretty good point.
I feel like you just let yourself get pulled down.
All right, we got one for struggling, one for getting pulled down, so we need a tiebreaker here. Tiebreaker, come on.
Do we struggle?
Yes. All right,
Or-
wait,
Anyone else?
Wait, how many votes are?
It was just 1-1. It's even right now.
Oh.
Take the chat.
Chat, help us out. What do we chat? Chat? You struggle to untangle yourself from the tight grasp of the vines around your legs, but it was all to no avail. The vines sink you deeper
So regardless.
and deeper
Oh.
and deeper. You feel a breeze sending a cold shiver down your spine as you wonder what's causing it. The thought is immediately dissipated by an aching in your back. You open your eyes to see that you're in a cavern full of vines, squelching and squirming underneath you.
If you think about it like this.
Stand up. You wobble your way only to fall down again. Stand up, Gerald. You use your guitar for leverage as you stand up and adjust your back.
Layla, Bradley?
You call out, but no one responds. Alone. You are alone.
No, this must be a dream within a dream. I'm still dreaming.
Are you still dreaming? Well, wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up. You sit on your head against the back of your guitar and hear the faint sound of music playing. Distorted by the slight concussion you might have given yourself. You think the noise might have come from the impact of your head on the guitar, but there it is again. Listen closer. Layla? Bradley? You position the guitar and let your fingers fall naturally to a rhythm. What do we play, guys? Dear God by Avenged Sevenfold or Mariana Caught by Ghost? Ghost?
They're thinking ghost, yeah.
As you play louder and louder, the music on the other end flourishes until you fall in sync to the rhythm. The vines beneath you rumble, shaking awake with each chord that is played. Millions upon millions of vines spring up, shooting you up through the hole you were pulled down from. Layla, Bradley? Layla and Bradley quickly set down their instruments to grab your hands, the warmth from their palms grounding you back into reality. They pull you behind the vine to hide for a split second before making another move. Let's end this.
Once and for all.
1, 2, 3. You emerge from behind the vine and are face to face with the pestilential tree. From where you are standing, the tree looks larger than life. What was once a popular tourist attraction is now the downfall of mankind. You think to yourself,
What are we doing? I mean, look at us. 3 teenage emo dirtbags feel so happy to know how to play music. Do we even stand a chance against this thing?
do we? Do we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? All right, bet. Of course we do.
Of course we do. We made it this far. We'll not back down now.
Here's the bell.
With a beat of 3 drumsticks and a behemoth look on everyone's face, you begin playing your biggest show yet. All right, we're gonna play Pierce the Veil. Again, the music starts picking up a bit out of sync, to be expected considering you are fighting against a bloodthirsty tree. You quickly sync up with your bandmates and the music grows louder and louder. The tree rumbles and shakes. You are shocked to your core. The entity emerges from the tree. A woman?
A woman.
A woman? Blood gushing from her eyes as her music grows louder and louder. She wails and screeches a similar vein to the vines that you once previously encountered. Finish her. Finish her. You made it this far. There's no backing down now. Not when you're so close to victory. Not when you feel your fingers loosen on the guitar pick. Not enough energy pushing you forward. You grow weak and tired until finally you collapse to the ground. With a final burst of the music, the pestilential tree dies, and along with it, yourself. You did it. You did what your parents thought you could never do. You saved the world through music. So yeah, you did die. You saved the world.
Oh, I missed that last thing.
There's another ending where you don't die, but it just depends on your stats.
Yeah, we missed it, Larry, you know.
Yeah. All right, so end credit. All right, guys. Well, that was it. What time was it? I think I went over.
It's 2:55.
Yeah, I'll end it.
Any questions? Any questions?
Pitch projects? I never thought about that.
Never look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, Thank you guys so much for your choices and for coming to this workshop, right? I'll see you guys.
Okay. Up next week. For photos and comments.
How do I stop sharing?
Thank you, guys.
All right, bye Zoom people.
Bye.
And